Welcome back to part three of this series. So far, we've talked about the easiest remote side hustle for beginners and how the a freedom formula connects to the Legacy Builder program. If you haven't watched that before, pop over back to part one and part two and catch up with those, and then come back to part three because this is a follow on that. But today I'm going to show you exactly how to start from scratch and what I would do if I was starting today with no money, no experience, and just a laptop and Wi-Fi. What I would do. Okay, so we're going to do a step-by-step walkthrough. Okay, so first of all, I want you to look at step one. And step one is you want to choose a high ticket product or a high ticket program. So let's look at why I'm saying high ticket instead of saying low ticket. With a high ticket, you are selling a lot less and you're making a lot more money. So say one of my high ticket offers is my $600 program, and I get to keep 100% commission on that. So if I sell a $600 program, I get to keep $600. I put that into my pocket. I'm not giving anything away. But say, for instance, I was having a low ticket offer where I'm only making $5 or $10 on it. I would need a lot more customers to get to $600 by just selling $10 or $15. It would take me a lot longer to get to the $600. So that's why I'm saying to you, let's choose a high ticket product or a high ticket program. Okay, so then next thing is in step two, what you want to do is you want to have a one-page lead capture, where a place where you can, just like mine, where you can capture your leads. So someone would go into your website, they'd put in their email address, and they would press the submit button, and that would capture the emails. And you want to make sure that you are building a funnel, an email follow-up, so that you're not having to go and follow up with every single email that somebody sends to you or email that comes into you. So what I've done is I've built myself an email automated system that when someone goes to my one-page lead capture page, then my email sequence automatically starts to follow up with the customer. And so this is a really great tool to have. And the system that I use is System.io software, and you can see the link for it in the description below. It's really great because you can use up to 200 email addresses, and then that's still your free program. And once you really get started and you get going, you can then upgrade to a higher plan. But for now, the free plan is absolutely fine because it allows you to have a funnel and it allows you to have up to 2,000 email addresses. Okay, so step three is that you want to be able to drive traffic for free to your number two, step two, to your lead capture page. Okay, so you don't want to have to in the beginning have to pay for advertising. You don't want to have that extra expense. So the best way to drive your traffic for absolutely free is to use TikTok, use Instagram Reels, use your YouTube Shorts. And these are all free platforms. These are all things that are for free, and they help to drive traffic to your lead capture page for absolute free. And you want to then look at what kind of content that you are going to be using to drive your traffic to your capture page. Okay, so you want to look at what you are busy doing on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and you could use the same thing on all three platforms. So you could create it in TikTok and then repost it to Instagram Reels and to YouTube Shorts. Okay, so then you're doing your work once and then you're reposting it and repurposing your content on the other platforms. What you're wanting to do is probably when in the beginning is to really build up that momentum, is to create 3 pieces of content every day. And creating content sounds really scary, but it's not as scary as what you may think it is. Once you get into the swing of things, it goes like really easy. And the great thing about the program that I joined was that it gave us a lot of training about what kind of content to use, what kind of content ideas to use. And in our 90-day sprint, it actually gives you 90 days worth of content that you can use and 90 days worth of ideas that you can take and you can use it. And I'll tell you, after the 90 days of doing that, you get into a really good habit and you're used to posting content, that it just comes so naturally to you that it's a lot easier to do. Okay, so that's step 3, and that's driving traffic for free to your capture page. Okay, and with step 4, you want to make sure that you follow up with your leads and that you close your sale. So a lot of sales comes from your email follow-up. So that's a really important thing. And I will show you like what my capture page looks like here and my email automation. As you can see, I have all these emails and they go out in sequence after each other. So I had to create this email sequence one time. It took me maybe 24 hours to copy and paste everything in because it all comes with a copy and paste system. And once somebody goes to that step 2 where they put their email in to my capture page, this system automatically starts and it gets the ball rolling. Okay, and as you can see that this is just like how you follow up, and this follow up with the emails is actually what is going to close your sales and what's going to cause you to get your sales. So it's really important to have this email automation set up. Okay, so now I'm not saying that this happens overnight. It doesn't, because you have to build up the momentum. Like you have to build up momentum in your TikTok and your Instagram and your YouTube shorts. But with being consistent, which is like one of the most important things, is being consistent every single day. With being consistent, you can really get that momentum going. And when you follow up with these steps, you're no longer guessing. You're building a system that works while you sleep. And remember, inside the Legacy Builder, you get all the tools, all the mentorship, all the community, everything that you need to really help you and get you going on your way without wasting time. So if you haven't grabbed the Freedom Formula Blueprint yet, just check my link below in this description. Click on it and you're going to go to my capture page, which I showed you before. Put in your email address and you are going to start getting some emails from me. Read through them, reply to the emails if you have any questions. And remember, don't miss part 4 of the series, where I'm going to show you exactly how to scale your side hustle into a freedom business that builds wealth and impacts you long term. So I will see you in part 4 in the next couple of days. Remember to comment if you have liked this video, and remember to go down to this description and click on that link and fill in your email address. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell so that you can get the next video. I'll see you in the next video.